Hey guys, a little late getting up and about today because, I'm just not feeling good. It's one of them days where, I'm moving like Moses. It's 3 o'clock and I'm just now, starting to feel a little bit alive. So, listen, my daughter suggested I have see if I can get a little help getting my foot in the door. So, she wants me to make a videotape to Tiffany Jenkins and ask her for a little advice for me, because she's just like me, and I'm telling my story. So anyhow, okay, this is the video I'm going to send her. I'm going to explain to her. Here it is, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at my eyes. I ain't even washed my face from yesterday. I just now found my glasses because I was reading when I went to bed, working and reading and working. I fell asleep in bed and I couldn't find my glasses for 2 hours. This is the shit that I go through. I wake up, it takes me 20 minutes to take the trash bin out because I hurt so bad. Rolling it to the front yard because it's full and somebody didn't take it out. So I have the dogs out with me. They're going to the bathroom and whatever. I come in the house, and this one, right there, he decides he's going to piss over here. Yeah, this is my life. Look, he pissed there. Did you do that? He was a good boy today. So far. With that one, over there, the big guy that my sister swears is housebroken. He decides he's going to lift his leg on the little cart there. And the rug all balled up. What the hell? They're 4 years old. I can't train them. This is the first time, and I'm a dog trainer. And it's the first time I ever had this experience. I know they need to be neutered. I do know that. My sister's waiting for her taxes to come back to do that. Yes, we're aware of that, so I don't want to hear any, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look at the table. That's how I went to bed. Well, it ain't now. I went to bed. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. Oh, God. I hurt so bad just showing you that video. My body's like a 90-year-old woman today. I'm hurting. Want to take a hot bath. After I take Abby, she's got a job interview with Dollar Tree. She's going to do well. She's in there getting ready. So, while I'm sitting here drinking my water, I can't show you the cup because it's in, I'll just tell you it's a little this color. If I'm going to endorse them, they're going to pay me for it. But I do love Double D. I just haven't got up to get one or make one yet. But I do love you. You're the best. So I just got to sit here till I can get it together to get my ass in the tub. Phew. Oh, not only that, I want to show you what he did to my leg, Jackson, yesterday. I tell you, he's bound to kill me. Look at that. Last week, my ankle was swollen up to here from him with the chain outside. This time, he did it again, but it's down there. I can barely move my foot. I know, my feet are dry. I'm working on it. Takes me a year to give myself a pedicure, believe me. Got funky feet. Want to see my feet? I tell you why my feet are like this. Oh, I got to show you something really weird. I I have to do it this way. I know Tiffany Jenkins is going to think I'm one crazy loop. But this is my life. Oh, and it's not easy being me. Okay, see if you can see this. Oh my God, and my daughter, I gotta lotion my knees up. My daughter says I have crepey knees. Crepey. Crepey or craggy. I don't know. Okay, see how deformed the knees are? So that messes up my right hip. But, oh God, this hurts me. So, when I was in 8th grade, I think it was 8th. See how that's all deformed? I see my foot is straight. Now when I turn my knee straight, look, I'm like pigeon-toed when my knees are straight. But when I was in 8th grade, me and my sister were snowing down Belmore Park. And I'm such a dingbat. I swear I'm such a dingbat that she said I got scared because we were going to go down to the creek, right? And she said, well, stick your leg out. And now we're on a toboggan, okay? We get right past the pavilion and hit the first tree. I stuck my leg out and it flung behind my head. And the bones are sticking out. Oh my God. I didn't want them to call an ambulance. You know why? Because I had a safety pin in my underwear because we were so poor. I had to sew our ripped underwear. You know, it wasn't often we got new undies, so I was embarrassed. I didn't want to go to the hospital with safety pin in my underpanties because my mom always said, make sure your panties are clean. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, that's my life. But anyhow, check this out, okay? We're in the Franklin Square Hospital. Take us 20 years to get back to be seen. Is there something on my glasses? Okay. They do my leg, put it in cast and everything. And here's my dad, right? It's a Friday night. And he wanted to make it to Village Sub Shop in time to get subs and pizzas. Because that's what we did as a family. Dad came off the road and it was subs and pizzas from Village Sub. It was our weekly treat, and some people might say, well, God, that's all you could afford to do or whatever. But you know what? That's what we did, okay? And he's taking me out the hospital at the door. Oh, wait a minute. And I don't think they had electronic doors back then because he ran my foot into the door. And oh my God, and it re-broke. It was hurting so bad that they had to re-break it and reset it. So I guess they were in a hurry to get it done because that's what they did to me. Oh, my dad, he just always he's like, I'm so sorry, but his mind must have been somewhere else. Okay, I gotta try to get up and I can't. Oh my God. Well, that's the story of my life, Tiffany. And I'm like you. I'm trying to put it out there on YouTube, and they're telling me I got to get 1,000 likes. So, this is my video to you. And my daughter said that you do live sometimes, and you can promote a book or something. So I'm like you. I'm writing a book. It's taken me 50. Well, let's see, I was 7 when I started writing it, so it's taken me up till now to write it. But I have a determination this year is to follow my dreams. I have 2 daughters. And I want to show to them, as a mother, you have to love yourself enough to go for your dreams. because whatever makes you happy in your heart is your pure, that's when you find happiness and peace, when you're all balanced. And so I'm not balanced yet, and I'm getting there. And I want to tell, I've been writing a book to my children my entire life, and it's called A Note to My Daughters. So I'm trying to promote it to start a designing company called Hearn and Nia. So that's my dreams. And here I am, 56, and I'm going to go for them any way I can. So if I sell my book, I can, you know, tell people the story of my life with drug dependency, Crohn's disease, cancer. I've been through it all. So I want to tell the world, and if I can help somebody one day by reading my story, maybe it'll help them, maybe it won't. Maybe they'll think I'm crazy. I'm just trying to get out there and get my name out there, and, you know, I'm going for it. I'm spreading my wings this year, and I'm doing it. So I told myself by the end of 2020, I will have my book published. So I don't have a laptop anymore. I got to learn the new technology of typing while you're speaking, because I'm a computer illiterate anymore. I used to be real good at it, but now I can't figure this shit out. But I'm 2 months and 16 days behind. I've just now got an editor, somebody very, very dear to me, and she went first chapter. So I'm learning I'm reading through books and seeing, the preference and acknowledgments, and so I'm getting it all down. But here I am, blabbing my head off. This is my promo video to you, I guess, because this is my life. This is live, it's raw, and my book is putting it out there. I want people to know the real me, because this is me. I hope you read this. I love you, and I follow you, and I have great respect for you. And for you to put that out there must have been something else too. But, a lot of people in my life don't know I was addicted to drugs. But I was, back in 2003. So I got over it. And I'm helping my daughter now get over it, and my niece, and anybody else I can help, just by telling my story. Maybe I can give you a little boost one day, maybe I can't. Maybe you're so low that day you just don't want to hear anything. I've been there. I've been there in my bed, just caught up in a ball sometimes, because either I'm in so much pain, or just so much pain in my head. So I have bad days still. I suffer with depression, and now my family say I have manic depression, but I don't know. I got a whole book to write, you guys, and I would love for you to start following my chapter. And, I have great plans in my head. I just want to get her and Nia started. I just, my life is to find a cure for Crohn's disease and help and support it any way I can. Me and my daughter both have Crohn's disease, and I would love to make a designer line for ostomy patients that's pregnant, or when to be in a bikini and beautiful panties and a matching bra set. It has been my lifelong dream, and my sisters, to do this, because all in all, my biggest goal ever is I would love to build an amusement park just for handicapped people, just for them, so they can enjoy their day, just bring happiness to them, just because, there's so many people that's so mean to handicapped people, and it just bothers me. And they're mean to me, they look at me like I'm, healthy and whatever. When I go into handicap stall, but having Crohn's disease and having to wash your bag out, you go for the ones that have the sinks. And oh my God, when I have my park, I'm going to design the best thing for the people. They're going to have a little sprayer by the sink and whatever they need in their handicap rooms, for them to just have the best day ever. I just want to bring happiness to somebody in my life. So I'm gonna go out and, kill myself a little bit more. I'll tell you what that means. There's the damn dog thing that she tripped me over. But, it's my first time outside today. Good Lord. But, cigarettes. I've kicked drug abuse. I could just, for the life of me, I can't kick the cigarettes yet. And I don't know why, but it's killing me and I hate it. That's the one addiction. I can't do it, and I don't know why. And I'm really, God, see what I look like? This is me. Ronald McDonald eyebrows, makeup still on from yesterday. Oh my God. Don't look at me. I'm puffy eyes and this is my life. And every day I try to bring happiness to somebody. I hope I do. You know what they say about legacy. So, the rest of my living days, I like to tell my story. I keep on writing until I can. I will write my journals until the day I can't write anymore. And I guess when I can't write and I can video, say it on speaker, type, because I want my children to know who I am. This is me. This is your mother. This is your nutcase. This is where you get your craziness from. This is, and they're a part of me. My children, I was told with both of my children to have an abortion. Can you believe that? But it's because I was on medicine. Well, my first child, I was on birth control pills. I wasn't on any medicine but that. Yep, she knows. I got pregnant. I wasn't expecting to have children. I never seen myself having children. I just see myself as a free spirit. I back then I wanted to be a photographer. Well, I'm still trying to be a photographer, but my sister says I'm in my own mind. But, if my photography ain't good, I don't care. I just, I try to be a photographer. I'd like to be. And I always wanted to be a stewardess, until I got sick and really learned about germs on a plane. But always wanted to be a server in the sky. Because, why? Because you're bringing happiness to somebody, you're getting them to their destination and safe and comfortable as you can make it for them. Yep, they were my goals back then. What I end up doing, I started out little odd jobs here and there in the beginning. Dunkin' Donuts, did the McDonald's thing. Then I went to an Overly Diner and, Mr. Gus and Miss Marie. Oh, they're such good people to me. I got to tell you funny. My very first day there, Mr. Gus is in the kitchen and he says, "Go ahead, take your first order." And I said, "Okay." I go to my table and I asked them what they wanted eggs and bacon, and one wanted eggs and sausage. And I took the order back to Mr. Gus, and he says, "What kind of eggs?" And I said, "Eggs, the kind you just flip in the pan." Oh my God, I didn't even know what kind of eggs I didn't know to ask. Hey, you want them sunny side up? You want them scrambled? How you want them? Oh my God. I worked there for a little bit. Before that, I worked there. Miss Pat DeGraw, she had a ceramic shop, and I was dating her son, and uh, she learned me how to, do ceramics. So she was very kind to me. I worked there. That was my first job at the my very first job was at the ceramic store. And I would know actually my very first job was when I was 14. I worked as a newspaper girl. Make some money. I was always making money. Because we were so poor, I think I thought that you had to have money to further your education, which you kind of do, but, I'd always spend my days at the library. Nobody would know what I was like learning nerd. Remember back then you had the big old encyclopedias in your house and the dictionary, and, encyclopedias took up half the bookcase. Your parents had them till their 80s. Oh, we don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, but Mom, look, you can do it all in your phone now. Oh, God, it was so funny teaching my mom the computer. God bless her heart. Oh, my God. We'd have the desktop computer we always kept in the kitchen so we can keep an eye on the kids when they did computer time, you know. So, and they always had to have the French doors open from the dining room to the living room. I always had to have my eye on them, you know. They probably did bad stuff back then, but, I mean, my kids are very good kids. I'm very proud of my kids. They've never been in trouble. Thank the good Lord for that. But back then we had AOL dial-up. It was crazy. I remember that. And then see, Tiffany, first of all, this is how my brain thinks. I have so many thoughts going on in my head right now. I can't speak them fast enough. So I go from one topic and one topic and one topic and one topic, because I'm a very analytical person, and in my mind I'm also an overthinker, but in my mind it overthinks, and it goes bing bang bing 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 in my head all day long. So my doctor calls it anxiety. But my head just goes and goes and goes and goes all day long. I'm like a little bobblehead of thoughts. So, when I'm feeling that I need to get it out, I just ramble on. So this is part of me too. I'm giving you a lot of information for my book, and this is supposed to be a promo video, but you know what? I'm putting it out there. Maybe this will be my first chapter of my video series. I don't know. I'm going to try to make this public today. I'm learning YouTube, and they're telling me I got to upload 3 videos a day and post it to places, but I'm not that computer savvy, so I'm learning to write a book. I'm teaching myself, so it's taking me a while. But look, I talk so much I didn't need to smoke my cigarette. I guess it's a good thing, huh? Or unless you're out here in the cold with me a little longer. Oh, another thing, YouTube. They won't publish my videos for this Child Act thing, and I go to click on that children can watch it. Some is graphic. You have to be the advice of your mother. I'm going to say 12, teenager on, but I want my nieces and nephews to read as soon as they can start reading and understanding, So part of my book, I'm writing an old-fashioned handwritten journal to my children. So that is my number one goal, and that's what I'm doing. One day, my children will have all my journals. They will have them all. They can sort through them. They can, share them together. But everywhere I go, write journals. So they're going to have all them. But one day there's going to be a handwritten love book to them. And it's got a note to my daughters. So, I got a lot to say. I really do. I got a life to tell y'all. Since 7. So, oh, my neighbor's coming home. He just bought himself a brand new Ram pickup truck. Oh, it is so nice. But I really want a Toyota truck. No offense, but I want a Toyota. Ain't that sad that I don't even want American built car any longer? I better go in there and wash his face because I gotta make a video. But you know what? I probably won't even get a bath till later. Hi, Johnny. How are ya? Oh, that's another thing. I gotta ask people for permission if I videotape them. So, like my sister, verbally she gives me permission until we're fighting, and then absolutely not. You can't videotape me. You know, she told me one day she don't even want to read my book, and I said, fine, I don't care. She's a grouchy old hen, I'm telling you. My oldest sister, I don't know what got into her. I think she needs something, because she's a... You'll see in the video. I say, hi, Mar, how are ya? How's your day going? You know, she won't greet me at first. She'll just start bitching at first, which really tears me up. Because there's the bus. I love watching little kids get off the bus. But see, I can't videotape them, so I know who gets off the bus. But I love the Carolina buses. That's all my wreaths over there. When I can sit down, I'm building a wreath, and I'm making my summer topiary of succulents over there. I got spring fever, even though I got a let it snow flag hanging out. God, that sounds terrible. It's chilly willy out here today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's a cold one. They tease us with these spring days here and there, you know. But I really got spring fever. I miss being in Florida. I miss the 80-degree. I really miss the 80-degree days in the winter. To be honest with you, I always wanted to be a snowbird because I want to have a place in Florida for, you know, when it's cold in the winter months. I always said I wanted to have a little mobile home or a little home. A little mobile home. Or my goal is to have down in Florida. I would like to retire in Hawaii, but down in Florida is my people, Mom and Pop. And I know they're going to Hawaii soon, but they said I gotta die in Hawaii. That's what they tell me. You gotta die in paradise. So, Mom and Pop, they were my neighbors next door, Miss Stephanie and Mr. Nick. They're like parents to me. They've known me ever since I moved into Kenny's, so... And we became good friends, and I was really, really good friends with their son, Joey. He died from, what's it called? Cirrhosis of the liver. And I knew he drank beer, but I didn't know that he drank hard liquor. And the last day of my life seeing him, he said he was real sick, but he didn't tell me why. And I said, oh, Joe, you know, you work hard. You know, take it easy on yourself. Don't work so hard, you know, and drink fluids. His mom is a super cook, so, you know, she cooks, make a soup, and, you know, Mama make you feel better. And the next day he died. Next day or so, he died. Died right in his bathroom. Oh, God, and Mr. Nick was out of town. Me and Miss Stephanie went to the hospital. Oh my gosh, we were the first ones there. And Mom, oh my God, I just was holding her. You know, 'cause none of her family came until Pop got home from out of town. He was driving back from Indiana. So me and Kenny went up there and sat with Mom all night long. And I had to go, Kenny took off. And I had to go to work, so he stayed with Mom until, you know, till Pop got there. But he was in a coma for a couple of days, and you know, it was the worst sight. That was the first time I seen somebody like that. So, oh, his poor body was so swollen. But me and Joey, he always called me Wilson because I would sit out on Kenny's porch. Oh, Ken didn't know I still smoked. I told him I didn't smoke, so I hid it very well. But on days that I'd sit out on the front porch, the screen room, and read a book, you know, or read the today's word or something, or you know, something from the Awake or something. I'd sit out there and meditate. That's where I would smoke at. So Joe'd be out there talking, and he'd only see the back of my head. So for years, he only seen the back of my head, and he called me Wilson. So we became really good friends. And his parents, I truly love them as my mom and dad. So, you know, they're super great people. They told me one year they're going to take me to Hawaii. And he said, Miss Stephanie says, yeah, you don't need a suitcase. Or she said, just bring a suitcase. That's all you need because you ain't never going to come back. And I said, Mom, you're probably right. You know, so anyhow, I got to get going here with my day. I got to take my little girl in a half an hour to her first interview. So I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you watch this, Tiffany, and subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Love y'all. Bye.